Hello and welcome to Parents Guide to Games. Before we get started, please hit the subscribe button. Here are the games coming out week of July 9th, 2019. The first game on our list is Blazing Chrome. This is coming out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is teen. The controls are blood, fantasy violence, and use of tobacco. This is an arcade-style action game in which players help resistance fighter battle for survival in a post-apocalyptic world. Players traverse side-scrolling levels and use machine guns, grenade launchers, and Gatling guns to shoot hordes of robotic creatures and large bosses in constant battle. Battles are accompanied by gunfire, explosions, screen-shattering effects. During one boss encounter, blood splatter effects are depicted as players shoot and destroy a robotic creature's eye and appendages. During the game ending sequence, a protagonist character is depicted holding a cigarette, then smoking it. And the last game on today's list is Dragon Quest Builders 2. This is coming out on PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch. The ratings are 1 and up. The controls are alcoholic preferences, comic mischief, fantasy violence, mild blood, mild language, and suggestive themes. This is an action role-playing game in which players assume the role of a builder, helping island inhabitants defeat enemy forces. From a pull-back perspective, players mine materials, build structures, craft items, and battle monsters and boss creatures. Players use axes, magic attacks to defeat enemies in melee combat. Cutscenes also depict instances of violence, a skeleton using a sword to strike a kneeling man, the camera cuts away, one enemy creature is depicted as a hand covered in red slime. The game contains suggestive text, a handful of female dancers wear slightly revealing bunny costumes, a baboon boss also is seen slapping his buttocks toward the camera. In front of a bar tavern, beer mug sign is depicted, swear words appear in the dialogue. Big shout out to bensound.com for the music. Please follow Parents Guide to Games on Facebook at Parents Guide to Games, on Twitter at ParentsG2G, and email any questions or comments to parentsg2g@gmail.com. Thank you for watching and please subscribe.